When you think of McDonald's, you think of Big Macs, you think of chicken nuggets, and of course the milkshake machine, which is pretty much nearly always broken down. But in the 1990s, in the US, in McDonald's, in your Happy Meal, you could actually get cookies. Is that real?
Yeah, in the 1990s, Happy Meals came with McDonald Land cookies. They were crunchy, character-shaped animal crackers which featured Ronald McDonald, Grimace, Hamburglar, and Birdie.
I remember being in America and having animal crackers, and they were like really... Have you ever had an animal cracker?
Never.
It reminded me a bit of a digestive biscuit actually in Australia. Like really not like more animal shaped, but yeah, okay, cool, I like that.
I mean, the hype around these cookies was so big that Mattel released the McDonald's Happy Meal Magic Cookie Maker playset in 1993.
And I might have found that on eBay, and if it's made it all the way across the Atlantic... Yep, all being well, it should be in this box. Welcome to today's video. Now, if you're new here, this is not my first rodeo with McDonald's eBay toys. I've also done a McFlurry maker. I've done a burger maker. Oh yes, it is it. Oh wow. Just imagine after all that, it's just gonna be a bag of sand. And an apple pie maker, all roughly made in the 90s and 2000s because that was all the trend. Look at this. That's outrageous. Oh, it's got quite a tear down the side, but to be fair, that doesn't look like in bad condition considering it's like 1993.
And there's even more for you to collect, like the McNugget Snack Maker and the French Fry Maker.
Oh my gosh, yes, the nugget one isn't on here, but the French fry maker is. Yeah, the hamburger snack maker, I've definitely had that one. A French fry maker, a shake maker, and then the entire Happy Meal snack maker. And you're saying there's a nugget one too?
Yes.
Yeah, so I found this on eBay, and on the subject of milkshakes, I also found a vintage 1981 Betty Crocker thick toy shake maker that's actually got the original sachets in it. I'm saving that one for a future video with Stuart Ashen. So despite winning the listing for $45, including taxes and shipping, it came to $92.85. So roughly £73.53 spent on this toy. A no-bake toy for making cookies. All right, so here we go. No cooking, easy to make, literally spelled easy, easy to clean. Nestle Quick included. If that is there, I'm gonna be very happy indeed. Other ingredients not included. Valuable coupons and recipes inside. I don't know, is that like Grimace cookie cutter there and some cookies, and it looks like maybe Ronald McDonald's face. For ages 6 years and over, no batteries required. Use foods found at home. See checklist on the back. Alrighty, and there it is in all its glory. Enjoy the magic of McDonald's in your home. It's so easy to make delicious cookies that look like the world famous McDonald's cookies. No baking, just mixing and fixing. All you need is, and it's got a list of ingredients which we can go through in a bit, including chocolate drink mix. There is also, it looks like a voucher possibly, and also best if used by date for this Nestle Quick. So if that's in there, that's amazing. But the fact that there's no date there, I'm fairly certain that might be out of date now. Got some funky boxes there as well. Let's see how intact this machine is. Yeah, I tried to be a little bit American by ordering some Hershey, and I knew the machine was going to need these graham crackers, but they are called graham. I think they're pronounced like that from when I spent time in America. Either that or everyone was winding me up, but amazing for s'mores. But by the looks of it, we might not need that Hershey's chocolate. Anyhow, ooh, oh my gosh, this actually looks like incredible condition. Oh! We've got the cookie boxes. I don't know if they've even been used. We've got one, let's actually try and put them on the screen. Chocolatey chip cookies, we'll scan this or something. And this is different to the one on the box. The one on the box, I think it's got, I don't know the name of that character. It's like a chicken nugget character going like that. We've actually got classic Ronald McDonald, and on each side, he's got his legs crossed on one and he's just stood up on the other. Help Ronald find Birdie, oh, that's probably Birdie. Amazing. Grimace, Hamburglar, and a bag of fries, which were some of the other characters. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. We've got like the McDonald's logo thing, which we generally tend to have to sort of stick on there somewhere. If it's like the other ones, yes, it's got some legs. Oh, instructions. We will scan those and look at that. Oh, here it is. Look, I've actually got the voucher. Save 30 cents on Peter Pan peanut butter. I have genuinely never heard of that brand before. Maybe it got hooked. Hey, are you laughing? Come on. Peter Pan whipped or larger regular Peter Pan. You can get whipped peanut butter. Wow. Limit 1 coupon per customer. You get 30 cents off, but unfortunately this did expire on the 30th of May, 1996. I would love to roll back the clock and see what I was doing then. Were you even born in 1996?
No, I was born in 2005.
Wow, you were -9.
Indeed I was.
Well, I can't use that, but that's cool. Bit of history, isn't it? Some stickers. We've got the cookie maker. I have to be honest, that looks very sinister. Have a look at that face. That's Ronald McDonald's face crying. But the fact that someone has possibly had this and never put it, we've got to put that McDonald's sticker on there. Of course we've got to do it. We've got to. But someone's had the discipline to keep this and probably buy it for like $10 and then sell it to someone in the UK and make an absolute mountain of money. Either that or someone's just been to a yard sale. But either way, whoever that was, and just imagine it if it's a relative of you watching right now. The discipline, the willpower to have this toy and not do that is incredible, because it does sort of look slightly worn. I mean, well, actually, it's all been packaged again, but this has got, I just noticed there's like a little dent on the handle here. That's what's going to break down our crumbs. Okay. Nice. And I will say, the graham cracker alternative, a lot of people for English and more say, oh, just use a digestive biscuit. That is quite narrow. You're not going to get a digestive biscuit through that. I'm not even going to try it, but the graham crackers should fit. So this is the base thing. What we got here, like a little, no, that doesn't want to move. Oh, does it? Oh, wow, I think that's a compartment to put all of your tools, which we'll look at in a minute. Nothing goes, oh, okay, and there's like a flap here with what's got like some holes in it. I think that's the sieve for the chocolate powder. I did find this incredible video, which we'll just put here just for a minute just to show you of like the basic principles of how this is supposed to work. But this is like the no-bake oven bit here where we have a tray and it goes in after stamping, and it's got a very interesting way of baking cocoa style. All right, so that's that. And then in here, let's get this out of the way. Oh, we have got what looks like a knuckle duster, but I think that's the stamper to make mini cookies. Oh, I'm sorry, that is so sinister looking. That's Ronald's face. Look. Ah, and that's Grimace. I remember I did a Grimace meal video a while ago. That was quite fun. Basically, everything was purple. This is the scoop. This is the spatula. And I think this goes into here to become some sort of stamper to tamp down our ingredients. Fun. Now I'm going to show you this now because I think it's quite a good place to put it. In fact, I will say, compared to some very expensive appliances I've had out here, these little feet on it are actually pretty good. It's got a bit of movement, but it's pretty non-slip. But just to open this door here, so this looks like a big sort of yellow sieve there. I don't know if that will come out. Yes, well, it doesn't really want to. I'm going to leave it. But that is basically a sieve. But once we pull this tray, if I can hold that open, look, it probably won't show it too well. But these grippers on the side here, they actually agitate the sieve to hopefully sprinkle some cocoa dust onto this tray. Remember that. All right, let's push that in, close that down, and we've got to brown this machine. I feel like this machine has waited absolute years to have this done. There you go, my friend. You can now be officially a cookie maker. Look at that. It's so sinister. Ronald, what are you doing, mate? You look really upset. Folks, YouTube have invited me to this dance festival called Tomorrowland, and I'm going to go. I normally turn these things down. There's going to be other YouTube creators there. Can you imagine if this is the video that I have when I'm there? Like, oh, so what do you do? I'm like, oh, well, I do sort of food-based content, like fun stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah, kind of like a middle-aged man, like trying out a cookie maker. But honestly, this is so fun. That's on there. I love the little oven dials, and it should... Oh, there you go. That is a confident snap. We are pretty much there. I mean, I will wash them, but just to show you, I suppose that goes in there. How cool is that? That is neatly stored away. Oh, forgot my stamper. There you go. Oh, that is so fun. So this goes on here, but I think... okay. So the tray doubles up because this can be taken off later, as we'll see. That goes on to bite it and lock it so we can... grind, but it also goes up here, and then you can lock it on there. Oh my gosh. In 1993, I think I was like 10. Oh, this would have been the... I would have loved this, but I'm loving it now. So let's have a quick look at the manual. We'll scan it so you can see what I can see too. On the front, cookie maker, recipes and instructions. Putting it all together. Okay, so you can see all the bits that I've just done there. We've got the spatula, the cookie cutters. Yeah, it does look like that knuckle duster looking one can stamp and give us like 6 cookies all in one go. That's pretty cool. On the keeping it clean page, we've got an image of the assembled cookie maker, which I think does look fairly similar to that. I think we're doing quite well. It's important to thoroughly wash your snack maker before and after each use. We recommend a helpful adult's assistance in disassembling and cleaning to make certain all food and drink have been washed away. Well, I think I'm playing that role, both making and cleaning. I'm happy to take that on today. All right, let's just take this off a minute, because onto the making delicious cookies. If we take this tray out, this thing here is, as we talked about, for the cocoa powder, which sadly wasn't with it. Don't worry, I've bought some chocolate Nesquik anyway. So essentially what we do is we grind the cookie on this thing, we get the crumbs, and then we can take that lid off and then stir it all on here. This is kind of like our base plate to make it, and there's different fillings we can do. We'll then hopefully be left with some sort of patty looking thing that we can tamp down if needed, and it then gets baked, which of course for a no-bake machine is a little weird. But by baking, it's basically the dusting of the cocoa powder, okay, from the sifter bin that gives it that kind of part baked cook and look, but also adds hopefully like a little chocolate dusting. And I guess we can just keep going as much as we want. Slide cookie sheet in and out of the no-bake oven. That's an amazing thing. Yes, a no-bake oven. A lot of you guys want me to get like the more modern version of the Easy Bake, the one that's set on fire. I have found one on eBay. It might be on the way. Now check your cookies. Are they brown enough? If not, slide them in again. You decide how chocolatey brown you want them to be. So by browning the no-bake cookies, like I say, it's literally a dusting of the chocolate powder. And as a kid, or a big kid in this case, using a machine, that does actually excite me quite a bit. And that's pretty much it. On the back here, we've got 6 different recipes. There's even one where you can actually write in your own one, which as a kid, if you actually can come up with your own recipe at that age, you're like, no, I don't want to do these. I want to just like come up with my own freestyle cookie. That's pretty creative. So yeah, I think we'll do it. I still have a couple of questions on the box, so when we will just check that in a minute with Hugo, but basically we can do like a standard chocolate chip cookies with the rounds, but also do a Grimace. Hopefully not in every sense if it tastes good. At least the ingredients are going to be in date. And of course, Ronald McDonald. Look. Actual McDonald's and Grimace. Do you know who Grimace is?
Yeah, big purple thing.
Yes! I thought they banned all of that.
No, I mean, Grimace is in like, you know, World Cup advertising as well.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So look, I mean, they look exactly like the actual McDonald's cookies from back in the day.
What, the same shapes?
Yeah, look, Ronald and Grimace.
That's bonkers. Yeah, but what about the boxes? They're not the same? That'd be amazing.
They are the same. Look, Happy Meal display case kind of thing with McDonald's chocolatey chip cookies.
Oh my gosh, look, we've got like this one and this one. We have literally got that and that.
Exactly.
I actually feel like even more sorry now for like the kid that was supposed to perhaps have this and didn't even get to sticker it, or like the actual things that they sold in McDonald's.
Yeah, and apparently they used to trade the cookies in like American school playgrounds.
Or like trading cards but with cookies.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to start with recipe number 1. The original, of course, the original Happy Meal magic cookie. Cookie recipe number 1. So 2 whole graham crackers. Be interesting to see if they've changed size at all. 1 level scoop of powdered sugar, so icing sugar. 1 level scoop of Peter Pan creamy peanut butter. I don't know if that brand still exists, but I have got another one that Chloe absolutely loves that costs an entire house. 1 teaspoon of water, which we'll add in as and when, and also the Nestle Quick from the sifter bin, so the chocolate powder. In fact, should we get that in first of all? Yeah, let's just get that off. This does sit on there quite neatly. So lift that up, and I'm sure like any other sieve, if I add this in, it's going to sort of fall down a little bit, but hey ho. This machine has had about 30 years. Well, over 30 years, oh my gosh. 33 years as I film this video of being basically sat in a box. Might as well fill it up. Looks like one of those bins you get at a roadside full of salt or something for when it's snowing. All right, I don't even know if I'm gonna use that amount, but our sifter bin is ready. Now would be a really bad time to sneeze. One thing I'm trying to work out is what is 2 crackers? Is it like 1 piece? Because normally there's like 2 joined together. Oh, there you go. Ooh. I actually don't know. Ugh. Well, there's 2 less. And the fact that they're actually, I mean, they do come in a long piece like this. Oh, there you go. There's one that's still joined. I do think that that is 2. So we'll go with that. I'll just get the one off the floor a minute. I'm sure Boston will want to eat that. To be fair, that's actually shattered into a billion pieces, but you don't seem that bothered, mate. Good restraint. Well done, mate. All right, here we go then. So tray, that just sit on there. That just snap in nicely. And here is the chute. What sort of noise is this going to emit? Oh no, come on. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, I had to encourage it. I'm gonna use this. We have to start it off. Yeah, see, it doesn't go, so you've got to really get it to push to bite, and then even a bit more encouragement. Once it bites, no, you need to keep it there. So maybe we'll use the spatula. Oh gosh. To break down those crumbs. Oh my gosh, I'm really grinding the spatula. Come at me. Right, just, that's dangerous. Getting a scene from the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom then. All right, so yeah, excuse the cocoa dust that's fallen from there. We will, it's actually sieved it really neatly. Can you see in there? I'll try and zoom in a little bit more. But there's almost like some really, like, aesthetically pleasing lines. But we can now take the lid off of this. It's finally crushed, look. And remember, there is no bottom on that. It's literally sat on this tray. So I've got the peanut butter there. I thought I'd get the scoop, get the sort of dry stuff first. 1 level scoop of icing sugar. In that goes, nice. Yeah, so this is some smooth peanut butter, but I guess we could have done crunchy, mixing it together so it's not just a load of oil. In that goes. This scoop is really handy. Look at that. And apparently just a teaspoon of water, but I guess we can always add more if needed because that doesn't feel like much at all. But I guess the peanut butter should bond it mostly. All right, so here's our spatula, which we nearly lost a moment ago, but it's back now because we can now just stir it and agitate it together. Okay, the icing sugar is kind of like freaking out. It's going, what's going on here? Seems like it actually does want to mix together. I'll give it that. I just hope that I've got enough because at the moment, it doesn't look like there's very much in there at all. And if that's the case, then we do know that 2 of those crackers is actually 2 of the crackers, like the whole thing, which as I say that out loud makes complete sense. Hugo, could you Google for me, what is 2 graham crackers?
What is 2 graham crackers?
Yeah, like what, or how is a graham cracker weighed? Oh my gosh, am I overthinking that? It like, just doesn't look like there's enough here at all. It might be. It's deceptive. It looks like it's the right consistency.
2 standard full sheet graham crackers weigh about 28 to 31 grams.
So a full sheet?
So that's 2 together.
So is a sheet 1 cracker?
A sheet of 2 crackers that you snap in half.
Oh, so I've done it then. But oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, that doesn't look like very much, you know.
It looks like sand.
Yeah, it's just biscuit sand, isn't it? So it does say 2 whole graham crackers.
So 2 whole graham crackers are equal to 2 sheets of graham crackers.
So 2 sheets. So I've actually put 1 sheet in.
Yeah, you need to put in another sheet.
Oh, sheet. Actually, as mistakes go, that's actually probably the best thing that could happen because all I'm going to do is stick this lid back on, grind that back in. Nice. And I guess at the end of the day, oh gosh, that is not in there. If it is a little dry, I can always add some water. Now this is definitely enough because stamping it, they're actually the height of the stampers. They've got a little bit of depth to it and we definitely want to see, especially Ronald, we want to see those indentations. We want to see that personality in our cookie. I'm going to add a bit more water to this because that's basically the Sahara in a tub. There we go. And just keep mixing. The only thing I can smell right now is peanut butter and the smell of an American kid's tears from not opening this present. I think we're at the stage where we can tamp. So here we go. This on here, it stays on there and we just use it. Oh gosh, why are you sticking? This is a toy. This should not be this hard. Maybe I should get some icing sugar on it and dust it. I mean, it's gonna get dusted anyway. So I think I might just shimmy a little icing sugar on our stamper to stop. There you go. Stop it drying out like an Olympian on the rings. They use ice. I don't know if they use icing sugar. Probably, is it flour? What do you reckon? Flour?
Chalk.
Is it chalk? Yeah, chalk. Yeah. Don't eat chalk, kids. Oh my gosh, is that stuck on there? Let's twist this off. There we go. Okay, so hopefully, here it comes. 1/2 is out. Come on, mate. Oh, hey. That's pretty good. That looks a darn sight tasty as some of the veggie burgers we get for the girls sometimes. Did that hit home, Hugo?
Yeah, as my parents are vegetarian. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I can take this tray off now. Should just, oh my gosh, no, this lifts off. Oh, imagine if it just flung everywhere. There you go.
Wait, so the whole entire left side of the machine is just for looks and waste?
Yeah, I mean, I've got my like other bits in there, which I think, oh, they were in there. They're hiding away somewhere. Yeah, I mean, that's fairly redundant size other than storage, yeah. I'm hoping we nail this because we've got 2 other things to make. I'm not going to put you through this again, but there are some more interesting ingredients. So we're going to go for Grimace first. And hopefully I don't make a Grimace. I mean, I feel like I'm making one in my head right now of this whole process, but we just push it down, okay? And I'm really worried that Grimace might not come out. But the tip actually on the box is to, okay, it's fairly robust. Use the spatula to help sort of separate it and shape it. And I want some more, so I'm gonna try and get 2. We're gonna try and bake 2 cookies in the biggest quotes ever. And maybe I can slide it. Oh, there you go, I can slide. We've got quite a lot of wastage here actually, but I guess you could go again. But I need the mold back, so let's try and lift it out. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I feel like I've made like a little Lego of like peanut butter, but it's a Grimace. I can see his features, but we're gonna cover you in cocoa, mate. We'll do another one. I didn't need to actually dust it in the icing sugar. There's a teeny bit there, but I don't think it did much. Yeah, this is actually a really good tip of theirs to use the spatula just to push away. Just hoping it comes off of the sheet as well. All right, here we go. It came out well last time. Come on, mate. Come on, don't stick in there. Oh, there you go. I gotta be honest, it's quite a messy little task. Grimace is over there to one side. That is all the wastage I've got from 2 cookies, but it is quite big. It take up most of the tray, but that's what we're looking at right there. Hopefully you can see the outline of him there. I was quite cool. I kind of wish it was purple. What do you think?
To be fair, they actually look, they got like a little bit of a skin on them. They actually look like biscuits.
Okay, so I've cleaned out the bottom here so we can get a true, genuine sense of how cocoa these are gonna get. And it does say, if you want it more cocoa, as we said, want more browned, we just keep going back and forth. So let's just see if one push, oh gosh, I was worried then. I couldn't see where it was going into, like I was gonna mush them straight into the top of it. So that has definitely dusted them, but then we've got to come back the other way. Oh! It's got a referee suit on. I don't know what they call them in America. Probably still referees for NFL and like all that stuff. Touchdown. Yeah, like that. That guy, that meme right there that we're just gonna stick there, right? Let's have a look at this. Look, can you see what I mean? It's got like a pinstripe suit on. It's fantastic. Now, the only thing I think I will say is I want to see Ronald's face later. I want our chocolate chip cookies, which we're also gonna do. Both different recipes. I want them to not have a massive dusting. So I feel like Grimace is the one that we should mega dust. You can't quite see it there, but the top of the bucket thing is actually moving. Oh, wow. Look at that. Absolutely caked in cocoa. Can we get it off the tray? Oh, no, its legs are buckling. Ugh. Oh, gosh. I think I'll start from the fatter end now. There you go. That's a bit better. Oh, that almost looks perfect. You want to try one?
Oh, go on then.
Oh, now I did try some of the discarded mix, and it was very peanut buttery, but maybe the cocoa powder, because you're going to kind of moisten it, might help. It's like cinnamon challenge the cocoa.
That's just peanut butter on toast.
Oh, really? No chocolate taste?
It's like a slight hint of chocolate, but because of like the graham cracker, it's literally just peanut butter on toast.
Great. Ooh, you know what? I genuinely quite like that. I do like how the cocoa powder does get slightly sort of dampened in your mouth, kind of giving me like weird Snickers vibes. But that coating of cocoa powder on there, I'm so glad we went back and forth on it. It has really, really helped it. Right, next recipe, and it's gonna be Ronald. All right, so recipe number 2 as we grind in. Remember, 1 sheet of graham crackers is 1 graham cracker, even though for me they just wanted to fall apart. Quite quick at that now. Got a new lap time. It's like Mario Kart. Except this one for Ronald is half a scoop of peanut butter, no water. And then this is some marshmallow fluff. So half a scoop of that, and I've just managed to get the entire label on my fingers. Amazing. Now this stuff, there's normally like American import aisles in UK supermarkets. Now a couple of them actually like got rid of them. And years ago, you couldn't easily get this. I had to sort of get it online. But now, I don't know if this is like the glories of the internet, a bit like pistachio spread, how that's everywhere at the moment with the Dubai chocolate craze. If you're watching this in 2030, it was a phase. We're through it. A little bit like undercuts. They come and go, right? I had one. I'm not going to put that picture in this video. But yeah, that is actually available next to the jams and marmalades and honeys now in the supermarket. It's quite impressive, really. So the marshmallow is taking a little while to break down, but it is slowly gripping these crumbs. This is a way drier mixture. Yeah, I think maybe we'll tamp it down because it might be deceptive. It might not need it. Ah, it's kind of there. Yeah, so leave it with me. I just want to get that consistency right because, well, to be fair, it went quite well with the Grimace. I thought that could have stuck, but it did well. We just want Ronald to look as sinister as it does in the actual stamper. Hugo has never had marshmallow fluff.
It's what it says on the tin. It's marshmallow.
Right, this is the bit that you kind of worry about. You're like, is this gonna like come off of this? And this one looks like you kind of got to move it a little bit. Okay. Yes. All right. I just noticed I did stamp it, but I've actually not stamped it to level. Do not put a spirit level on that, okay? But with Ronald, we might be able to get 3 here. Oh no, it does push it out. Okay. Oh, we can get 3, all right. And it is a slightly drier mixture. Oh, that's amazing. That's done it fantastic. Can you see its face? The first one I wasn't sure about, but that's really got all of the characteristics, which again are ultimately going to get covered in cocoa powder anyway. I mean, I hope there's a bit more in Nesquik than just cocoa powder because it's blooming expensive stuff. Again, that one, not so good. But this one, yeah, that's Ronald all right. And again, a lot. As I get my spatula, a lot of scraps. But that's the perks of being the Muck Chef, I guess. So yeah, I've actually separated it now. I don't know if it looks like Ronald or possibly Bob Ross in peanut butter cookie form. But with the marshmallow in there, that might be pretty good. It needs cocoa powder though. All right, is this gonna be Bob Ross? A happy little snacksident. Oh, that was a light dusting. Oh my gosh, this is actually quite stiff. Come on. Oh. All right, there we go.
Come to me, Bob.
Marshmallow fluff in that one.
That's not, it tastes exactly the same.
Ooh, that's stickier and drier in a way, but again, yeah, the peanut butter taste is strong. That's worse. Sorry, Ronald. Well, with that in mind, our final recipe, which is actually going to be chocolate chip cookies, doesn't actually have any peanut butter. We are going to do the, I don't know, it looks like a flower, like a knuckle duster was maybe a bit aggressive, cookie cutter, so we should be able to get 5 small cookies, but they're going to be chocolate chip. And I invested in some giant Hershey bar, which has probably seen better days thanks to the delivery driver, but that's another story. Might have left it out in the summer sun in England, which is even enough to melt an American chocolate bar, but I'm gonna try and make chocolate chips out of a little piece of Hershey. All right, so let's just open up. Oh my gosh, this has seen better days. Oh, it's done that discoloration, hasn't it? Where everyone's like, don't worry, it tastes perfectly fine. Okay, well, I'm just gonna turn, I don't know, this bit into dark chocolate chips with this knife. There we go. Nice chocolate chips. Now, of course, that is a joke. I might have been slightly put off by that, but most importantly, we had half a bag of dark chocolate chips left from another video. That could potentially be quite sinister for a kid, but it's blooming safe. Yeah, so this one, some icing sugar again. However, yep, no peanut butter. Does say no water needed, but I've just got a feeling we might need it. This is some softened butter, okay? So this is more like a cookie than we've seen today, but we might miss that peanut butter. This might taste a little raw. Well, it's slowly getting there. It's gonna need water, isn't it? It looks like dust. But like we've said through this whole video, it does say to add a little bit if you need it, and everyone has needed it. Not quite sure how many chocolate chip cookies to put in, so I'm gonna put in a load. They are quite small cookie pieces, so maybe we'll have to be careful where we stamp. Actually, not that we can do that. The flower-shaped thing does determine it. I've not put any icing sugar on this one. I've seen the difference. It's definitely tacky. Obviously, there's some in the mix, but I might just stick a bit more in there because it really does help, like, to stop it sticking. All right, I have to be honest, I have added about 4, oh my God, this is actually out of this entire toy, the hardest part. That does not want to come off. I have added so much icing sugar to this because it was so sticky. But I think we're at a point now where hopefully it's going to do something, something being the key word. Now I just like fear for some sort of like 6-year-old trying to do that at home. And then their mum's like, Daniel, you ruined the cookies. How hard is it? Sorry, that's my best Welsh accent. Look at this. This little knuckle duster of cookies, hey? Awesome. Actually, that one's completely come free. It's actually dancing around. Look. It would help if I actually had the camera pointing at it, so I don't know how much you saw that. That's literally free. Look at it. It's having the time of its life. I had the time of my life. I've never made a McDonald's cookie before. Look at him. It's having the time of its life. And as for the others, okay, it needs a bit more help from the cookie cutter, but okay, not too bad. We'll get rid of this, we'll get rid of that. Oh my gosh, these might go in the box. They seem worth it, but they need a dusting. All right, one last dusting. I gotta say, I do like this machine. It's a lot of fun. Probably one of my favorite McDonald's ones so far. In between this video, I have been actively bidding on eBay. Also, shout out to anyone that's joined the club recently, our new Patreon/YouTube membership combo. You can be one of either. In fact, the perks are on the screen right now. I'll just pop them up, including, oh my gosh, where's that cookie gone? When we do the live streams, big ones each month, now we do the live club ones afterwards, and we will be giving away things, and one of them will be this, so look out for that. They almost look like sort of strange, confused truffles.
Ooh, that actually feels like an actual cookie dough.
Well, you say that. It should not taste of peanut butter, this one.
I don't know what that tastes like. It tastes like nothing else I've tasted before. All
right. The cheeky little duster bin bit the back of my throat then. Wow. I think I've got about 2 chocolate chips in it. It's actually nicer because it doesn't feel as heavy and sticky as the peanut butter. The icing sugar, like the cocoa, as you're getting a bit of saliva into it, it's loosening up. It's actually becoming quite nice. But you are effectively eating a sort of raw cookie dough, which is absolutely fine like that. And despite my love of the hamburger characters, Grimace and Ronald in this case, I think this, out of the 3, was my favorite today. A really, really fun machine. I would love this as a kid. I love it as a big kid. Hope you've enjoyed this. Check out the other McDonald's toys reviews I've done so far. I'll leave a link at the end or in the description. Cheers then. See you later. Yeah, I feel like that one was actually box worthy, so I can kind of recreate now what it was like in the 90s as a trading card of cookies. They do look, to be fair, a little bit like a cookie. Cheers for watching. See ya. Wow, that went in.